with me because it's more of a personal stream than most other streamers, I feel. So no one can really relate too much. If I came to LA in the spring, would you let me prove that not everyone wants something? Oh. Yeah, that'd be great, man. I would love it. Yeah, just open the door.
What's up, bro?
What's up, dude? What are you guys doing?
I was making faces behind you for like 10 minutes.
Oh, I can see that now. What's going on with you?
Good.
Here, take a seat.
We went to Santa Monica Pier. By the way, your loyal friend Tracksuit Andy, when he heard you're kind of going through a rough time, he's like, fuck it, I'm not starting my stream. I'm coming back to check on my dog Ice. He's a real one.
Yeah, Tracksuit Andy is a good guy.
He's a real one.
I remember when we first met back in London. I could just tell, like, you could, I don't know, I feel like you can just tell with some people.
Yeah.
Which is
definitely.
why I felt bad, because a year ago, the chat, I was talking about this earlier, the chat was like, ditch Tracksuit Andy and all this stuff, and I was, just being a little bit meaner to him, but I shouldn't have.
There are certain things, like, I totally understand. You have hard decisions to make all the time based on how you run your stream. And sometimes, like, being the good guy gets in the way of content. But, like, I think, like, overall, for your overall happiness, if you have kind of, like, a set of, like, moral code and ways you want to, like, live your life and things that make you, like, sleep at night and make you feel like a good person, and you don't disobey and fuck any of those over for the sake of content, you'll be good, because you're not limiting yourself. You're not going to start doing PG, like, SJW streams or anything. It's not going to change you as a person, but there's certain things where you don't bend on, and that's your character and your backbone. And when you have a strong backbone and a strong character, you don't feel bad about, like, your choices, because you're like, well, I did what I think is right, and you constantly do what you think is right all the time.
I think I've grown a much bigger of a backbone than what I had a year ago.
Yeah.
I think I've grown in character a lot.
Yeah.
Before, like I said, I was really mean to Tracksuit just because Reddit and the chat, and, no one else really liked him. They saw him as a leech, but I treated him as so. But
because you live in a warped world where streaming is more of your real world than the real world is. So when you make choices based on what people are going to like, what Reddit thinks, and I know you've changed over time. A lot of people wish you didn't, Sam Pepper. Well,
if I didn't change over time, Sam would definitely not be in my streams anymore, because I would have listened to Reddit and just been like, oh, okay, goodbye. But I see him as like an actual friend now, though. I see him as like a good guy, especially compared to a lot of other people that are around me.
Yeah, and I totally get that. And as much as I would win karma points by saying fuck Sam Pepper, I don't personally like his character on stream, but I would never be like, don't be friends with that guy because Reddit says they don't want you around him. That's a thing where it questions your backbone, and it says, like, I'm going to be a bitch and I'm going to be a slave to people telling me what to do, and I'm going to not have a strong character, and I'm going to just say, fuck my real friends, Reddit doesn't like them. Fuck my girlfriend, who cares about her, Reddit doesn't like her. And
when I was dating Caroline, it actually it built my character a lot, because I was able to see and just, because at the time she hadn't wronged me, so it was like, I was able to just see, like, how to build character, because I didn't know how to do that before.
And you stuck by her side for a long time when Reddit was hating on her for a long time, and I see how much Reddit hates on Sam, and you're still standing by him. So I do think, even though I'm not going to have a bias and tell you what I think about either of them, but just as far as you standing up for people that you want in your life, even though there are thousands and thousands of people telling you to get rid of them, that's something to say about your character in a good way. That's saying, like, at the end of the day, this is my life, and I'm not going to fuck people over that I think are good friends for what the internet wants out of me. Because what kind of way to live is that? That's kind of shitty.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was feeling down about just how, streaming and just the entertainment
industry. I knew you were. I asked you last
is.
night and you said no. I saw it in your fucking face, dude, and I said,
what did you say?
I said, are you okay? We had dinner last night. I said, are you okay, man?
Yeah, the last couple...
You're fucked up. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm like,
The last couple of days have been pretty sad. I mean, just like heartbroken. That shit's temporary. But what I was saying before you got here was the thing that's not temporary is just the entertainment industry as a whole, and toxic people that hang around you and stuff like that.
I understand you want to build the CX network, but I don't understand sacrificing your mental health for having every fucking leech in the world latch onto you and suck you dry in order to create this so-called network. The bigger you get, the more power and influence you're going to have, and you could put on the people that you think are good and that you want to put on. Letting every single fucking Joe Schmo in the world come and use your fucking house as a doormat and shit on you and suck your blood and try to make all the money they can off of you, I don't think you're going about it the right way. I think you have a really good idea, but you're going about it the wrong way. Focus on your own happiness, small group of friends, making good streams, and the empire will come.
How do you find those people that to put on if you don't give just everyone a chance to show that they can do it?
I feel like the best people you find in your life happen organically and naturally, and there are not a lot of great people you meet in the course of your whole life. I mean, I've been in Hollywood for 12 years. I might have fucking 800 contacts in my phone, but I call 5 of those people. Because, you know why? Instead of having everybody have access to me, hitting everybody up, being around all these people, there's so many toxic people, and it just makes your brain toxic, and it wears down on you.
But with streaming, I feel like, especially if I want to start, building a network, I have to find new people. So, and I'm totally equal opportunity type of guy. I want people to succeed. So when I see somebody, I want to make them a streamer. I want shit like that. I want to see people come up to me and show me what they can, do.
You're building a foundation on a fucking, you're on quicksand. You have to be mentally healthy, happy, and have a good work ethic and be super strong before you build this structure and empire, or else you're just adding fucking layers of bricks to quicksand, and it's gonna all come crumbling down because you're not that strong yet. You don't have the strength to where nothing is affecting you, and you're super business savvy mode, and you're just like, let's build a fucking empire. You need to find a sense of inner happiness, and you need to have the structure in yourself to be strong enough to fucking build that.
I do have inner happiness. Like I said, I'm not depressed, and I think I'm pretty strong mentally with dealing with a lot of shit. If somebody says some hate on the internet, I don't let it bother me. I'm just worried about how I had to end this thing with Caroline.
Yeah.
And now, she was my getaway from all of this, even if it was for just a night or something. But now I don't have a getaway. So now it's just until I find another girl that I can truly trust, I'm not going to be able to get away from it, ever. And I don't think I'm going to find a girl that soon around here.
The thing I worry about you the most is that since the way you do your streams and shit, I feel like your brain is 80% stream, 20% real life. And I think you need more and more real life to make you a whole person. I think you need more and more interactions with people that are not in the industry. I think you need more days of doing real ass shit, reading, getting massages. I don't feel like you're a complete person because your mind is filled with like streamer. I'm a streamer. This for the streamer house. This is this guy. That's this guy. I gotta get a flight for this guy.
Well, how can I not think that way? I mean,
you can not think that way by saying, look, the stream world is completely consuming me and wrecking me, and you need to make time for yourself. You can still do streams too. Because I think the stronger you are as a person and the more time you give yourself for like real life shit as a person, it's going to give you more, like better mental health and give you more energy to like actually focus on your stream. So it's not taking away time from your stream. It's just like using your time more wisely and being more complete as a person. And then you'll have the happiness and the will to like kill your stream, you know, well, not kill it, but kill it, like, in a good way.
The thing is, I mean, I can find plenty of time in my day to do what I want to do that's off stream. Mm-hmm. The problem is, I don't have anybody to really do it with me, because I have kind of, like, trust issues, and, you know, Caroline was, like, one of those people that I did trust, so it was nice to do something with her. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking specifically about girls, because I trust Gray as well. Mm. But, you know, he's not a girl, so I can't, like, hold his hand. I want, like, affection.
Yeah, you want female company, because it's like that bonding time is better than just hanging out with a dude smoking weed playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the issue for me, I guess. I mean, it's not really an issue. Once I'm over this, like, heartbroken kind of stage, I'll be able to, like, it's not, none of that shit's gonna bother me. Like, before this Caroline thing was figured out, none of that shit bothered me. All the, you know, people with motives that I might hang around, it's just like, not a big deal. You know, I can do it easy.
Yeah.
But now I'm just, I don't have that getaway, but I don't know.
I think you just need to, like, because I don't really have all the answers, right? I'm just kind of guessing with some of this stuff, just based on what I know about you. But I think you just really need to think about, like, when something affects you really, like, strongly in a really bad way, and it has to do with streaming, you have to, like, really weigh your pros and cons, and, like, is this worth it? Is this going to be such a great reward where it's worth it to, like, weigh down on my fucking mental health and make me feel like shit? And I think sometimes you just shrug shit off and you're like, whatever, this is, like, my life, you know?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, the way I stream, it's kind of like, you know, I kind of have to disregard my mental health. You can't have good state of mind and, you know, stream the way that I do. It's just not possible. So I'm totally content with being neutral in my life, because it's not going to make me depressed. But, you know, I'm totally neutral, because I'm just not happy at the same time. Mm-hmm. So, I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but neutral isn't good enough. I mean, life's short. Try to find happiness.
I mean, relatively speaking, I don't know. Like, if I stream for 10 years, I still have the other, you know, 70 years of my life to be happy. But I'll be retired, so I'm okay to sacrifice 10 years of my life for, you know, to stream and be neutral.
No, that's bad outlook. Because those 10 years of your life, you just think like, oh, this is hard work. Like, I'm working in a factory and I'm going to retire in 10 years and live off my pension. Those 10 years of, like, fucked up mental health could completely, like, ruin you. Think about how many people are fucked up and, like, on the verge of, like, there's, like, the suicide rate is fucking at an all-time high. There's so many people who are mentally just not sound. People are walking around mumbling themselves like Illuminati shit and, like, fucking, just people are mentally fucked. You have to take very good care of your own mental health. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to put 10 years of crazy pressure on me and then I'll be fine after. No, you might be fucking too far gone. Right now, you're not too far gone. We're having a normal conversation. I
mean, I have confidence in myself that I'll never get to that point. I have confidence in myself that I have a strong enough mentality to, you know, withstand and protect myself. Like, I might be fucked up a little bit for a couple of years, maybe, but I'll get over that, I feel.
I do think you have a large, like, threshold for pain. I think, like, the amount of stress you put on yourself with how many people you surround yourself with and just all the shit that's happened to you, I'm like, I don't know how this motherfucker ain't in the loony bin. Like, I don't know. Like, I do give you props for that. It's like you go through a lot of shit, and you seem to, like, you know, I know obviously you have a couple streams where you kind of like feel like enough is enough, and you need to have a real talk, and you're getting down about it. But I don't know how you deal with all that shit, man. It's a lot.
Just part of it.
It's a lot.
That's what I say. Plate. I mean, and growing up, you know, I dealt with a lot too. I think I'm just used to dealing with a lot of shit. It's like, and I think I enjoy it. I think I enjoy having to deal with a lot of stress. Like, as weird as that sounds.
Is that why you worked at Chowderheads?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm just so used to it. You know, I had no friends growing up, got bullied, all that stupid shit. Fucking had other issues, you know, with my parents and like other stuff. So I think I just am used to it and weirdly enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think every fucking day is supposed to be a walk in the park. You're working hard. You're making a lot of money. You're building like a brand. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to act like, you know, every day should be a vacation for you, but I definitely don't think you should underestimate, like, you know, how important it is to have, like, a good mental health and, like, take time to, like, really, if something's really beating down on you, like, give yourself time to kind of, like, overcome it so it doesn't, like, completely bury you, you know?
Well, what do you recommend I do to kind of try to help myself? Because at the same time, I don't want to get myself in a bad spot, like depression, so I protect myself from that. But I also want to be able to have the best possible streams I can have.
Yeah.
So I can't really make myself happy while doing that, but I can totally stay away from depression while doing it.
Well, I mean, besides, like, the obvious shit, like, you know, meditating and getting massages, because some people might laugh at that, but I think someone could have the most stressful job in the world and just feel like, you know, death. Mentally and physically feel like death. You could get an hour massage and fucking meditate, and you feel like a completely different fucking human being. And people underestimate how powerful that is to do, like, once a week, and you got the money for it. Don't even go to a masseuse. You could get one, and they come to you, and they bring the massage table to your fucking bedroom, they lay it out, put a little fucking music on, and maybe you can even get them to stream it for you if you want. And like, it resets your mind. It's so great. Other thing is like, just I think things like, instead of like letting like so much shit beat down on you, when it's something that really hits you hard, is like, say an issue with a certain person or a certain situation, when it affects you greatly, instead of just overlooking it, do something about it. If it's someone you need to cut out of your life, or if it's like a situation that's really just like making you feel like shit and starting to get like sink into a little bit of a depression, be super active about like nipping it in the bud and getting rid of it. And then it's kind of like you address the problem while it's going on instead of becoming more of a problem. I know that's kind of vague, but it should be vague, because every single problem and every single thought that could lead to a depressed thought is going to be completely different for you on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you want me to like tell me when to go. I go hang out with Tracksuit for a little bit if you want to talk to your stream some more.
Yeah, I'll just keep chatting.
Okay.
Thanks for coming by, dude.
Yeah. Good talking to you.
You always say a lot of really good things. Like, you know a lot of shit, dude. Like, it's probably just because you've been in it for so long. But
yeah, for sure. And dude, not every single thing, like, you are a completely different person than me. We all have like a completely different perception of the world. So not every single thing I say is going to be 100% accurate, and you could apply every single thing, but maybe some of it, you know, you could take from it. But we'll be chilling. When you end your stream, we'll be here. We could chat off stream a little bit, alright?
Alright, I'll see you in a
Love
bit.
your face.
Andy says a lot of good things. I don't know how he knows so much. He just hits the nail on the head so many times. He just, I don't know. It's just like, I listen to his advice. I can't really take it because, you know, I have to give everyone chances and stuff, and you know, it's fine. It's just part of my streams. It's just part of the way I stream and part of the way I do things. So I can't really take his advice, but I totally listen to it. I definitely agree.